Hello everybody, this is Phreak with an audio commentary for WCReplays.com. This is going to be probably a fairly short audio. It's on Nuttall versus Orc, abusing the imbalance, if you will. This is my recent WC3L quality match of me versus MYM Kiara. Let's pause this up at the 15-second mark from the observer, probably the observer point of view. It doesn't really matter. And I'm there right now. I have it paused, so yeah, I'll give you some time to get there. So I want to say that I learned something new pretty recently. There was a guy I was giving lessons to, and he was better than me at CS, so we sort of just did an exchange thing, and we became friends, and so we just sort of keep, helping each other at our respective games that we're both good at. And I came to realize, and I don't want to sound like condescending or like a prick, although I'm probably going to, and I apologize in advance, but people who are like level 30 or something are really, really bad at this game. And yeah, there's that out of the way. But what I mean is, like, I sort of lost touch with, like, not everyone knows, perfectly what all the build orders are, what all the unit combinations are, exactly what the timings are, and my audios were all sort of like trying to be the super high level, like if you're almost as good as me, and again, sorry, this sounds very arrogant, I'm just trying to express this the best I know how. This is that next little step that'll get you up there, maybe, to be on my at least strategic level or something. Not to say that mine's very high, just, pointing out that I happen to win against good people. Something's got to be going right, and I'm trying to, what's that upper echelon that's making that special. And so, in a way, I'm going to try to bring this audio sort of to the basics of, what the timings are, what you're looking for, and I'll try to be very specific and really encompass the basic things you really have to learn. And since I'm sort of getting back into the game, maybe that'll even help me somehow. So I think that should be enough time for you to get 15 seconds into the replay. So let's go ahead and unpause this from the 15-second mark in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, unpause. Firstly, you see I'm Night Elf on the left-hand side of the map. Echo Isles was my map choice because it's a good elf-sided map. It's small, which is good for me. I do a very aggressive style, Night Elf versus Orc. There's a tavern, which is also a very big help because, Keep of the Grove can be pretty good, but a lot of the times it's a lot better just to have a tavern here like the Beastmaster, specifically, or the Panda, or, you have the Tinker also as a possibility if you're going Mass Talons. There's other hero choices as well, Firelord and stuff, but, Beastmaster, suffice it to say, very nice choice to have. And it goes sort of hand in hand with an aggressive strategy, and I'll sort of point that out later. But I'm going to sort of try to address the points as they show up in this game. So firstly, you see I am doing the Wisp block build. That is a very good thing to do. You should always do that against a Blade Master, especially when you're playing against a player that will harass you right off the bat with his Blade Master. And this is the case in this game. Kiara comes right after me with his blade and tries to pick off archers. If there were wisps available to be hit, he'd go after them too. There weren't, and so he didn't. Well, I think he tried to hit one of them, but I saved it. Point is, wisp block build is very important. I just got minimized by something. Everyone pause your replay. Yes, if I have a ticket. You can maybe stay over. I'm not sure. I have to ask. Okay. Sorry. ATM. I'm doing an audio. Anything you want me to say, Ames? I'm talking to Ames on AIM. That wasn't intended. Yeah, I'm wasting your time with this. I'm giving. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, pause your replay. He's typing something, and then we'll be good to go. Come on. Ames is typing a message. Just talk about how Gosu I am. Ames is freaking awesome. Ames, you are amazing, especially at CS. You really are. I wish I was cool like you in skillless first-person shooter games, but I'm not. I play real games that require skill. And yeah, and how we're going to probably win every 2v2 tourney to host at BlizzCon. Ames and I are going to wreck all of you kids at BlizzCon, just so you know. So show up and we'll crush you. Alright, so like I said, you should be paused. I'm at 135. I'll tell you when I'm at 134. Sorry, 140. There we go. That's where I'm at. 141, 142, 143. Good luck. Have fun. Okay, so like I said, I'm doing the wisp block build. I pretty much address that. You don't want your wisps to get shot, okay? Okay. Also, if you look at the left-hand side, you notice that I have wisps in spots that are blocked off just by the trees. if you have a 4-point surround on a tree, it'll block off heroes. If you see the trees doing a little 4-point surround over another tree, it'll block off. Okay. Ancient of War creep. Very helpful, because otherwise you won't get any creeping done against the orc, and sometimes it's really, really helpful. Also, look at this. Wisp scouting at the right time to see, hey, a Blade Master. So I know to just kill the one creep and then back off. Because he's going to show up, windwalked. See, he's windwalked right now. And he's just going to try to steal that trapper. Now, what I should have done, and this is just my inexperience, I should have kept my DH in my base to help fight off his hero. Because now the Blade Master is going to start kicking my archer's ass. Because there's going to be another one coming up. And I'm like, crap, what am I going to do about this? Luckily, he turns around to go hit some wisps. Yeah, this dance is going well. He's going after that wisp, as I said earlier. And pop, behind the building it goes. And actually, there's an extra spot for it, which I didn't realize earlier. And I can just put it down on that tree right there. You can see that right there. And again, see, here's this 4-point surround on the trees, and that Moonwall also in a pretty good spot, blocking off my wisps so we can't harass them. But my archers are still killable. Meanwhile, I'm doing some creeping with my Demon Hunter, figuring, you know what, I can keep my archers alive, let's try to level up, because honestly, leveling up your hero is a good choice. But also, you'll note that I'm not really focusing on my Demon Hunter very much, I'm focusing mostly on my archers, because that's really what's important. A grunt can hit my DH a few times and I'm not going to care. It's about, prioritizing what's going on in the game. My Demon Hunter, he can go AFK, and that's fine. You even see right now, also, here's a quick point. I just grab the item and leave. I'm trying to steal the boots from him before he can get them. That's what I thought he was doing, because I noticed, shit, it's night, that means boots are coming very soon. Boots come a little bit after nightfall. And I saw him windwalk out of my base and head south a little bit. I thought he was going for the boots, but no, he's going for the Ogre Magi. Either way, I do get the boots for myself, which is helpful. I added my third well, because I need it. I'm also going to add a Hunter Salt pretty soon. I think I get